Okay, class. Settle down.
Are you going to be the teacher, Adam?
Well, you're not.
Yes. Now I need Ernie, Ellis, and Chris. Class has started. Settle down.
What?
Can I go?
Yeah, right now.
Can I go?
No. Sit down.
Yeah, right.
All right. Okay. Tonight we're going to learn a little bit about how the catechism started.
What?
The catechism?
Cataclysm.
Cataclysm. Gosh damn it.
Those words?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, I am. Now sit down. Okay. Tonight we are going to learn about
Settle
how
down.
the cataclysm started and how we are surviving now in the wasteland. Any questions?
How would we survive when it's below freezing and radiation fallout?
That's a stupid question, Ellis. You should know better. With the conditions as they are now, we should be using sunblock 1 million. Plus, we also have a supply of Radaway and Radex, which helps resist radiation sickness. But we'll get into that later.
Now for a movie presentation.
Captain's log, stardate 3045.6. The Enterprise has responded to a call from Cestus 3. On landing, we have discovered that the outpost has been destroyed.
How can you explain a massacre like that?
You must make certain that the alien vessel never reaches its home base.
I intend to. Firing phases, Captain.
What about the captain? If I could help him, I would. I cannot.
We destroyed invaders, as I shall destroy you.
never changes. Since the dawn of humankind, when our ancestors first discovered the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilled in the name of everything from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the early days, thousands were spared the horrors of the Holocaust by taking refuge in enormous underground shelters known as vaults. But when they emerged, they had only the hell of the wastes to greet them. All except those in Vault 101. For on that fateful day, when fire rained from the sky, the giant steel door of Vault 101 slid closed and never reopened. It was here you were born. It is here you will die. Because in Vault 101, no one ever enters, and no one ever leaves. And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The Capital Wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The Capital Wasteland, at long last, was saved.